Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. And this is our live watch along show. It is the EPL match day 12. We saw a lot of matches being played in the match day 12 of the EPL, and the surprising game is the match between Tottenham versus Manchester City. It was a surprise result yesterday. Manchester City were beaten 4-0 in at the Etihad. That is a surprising result. The fourth back-to-back loss for one of the best managers of the world, Pep Guardiola. It was a surprise yesterday, but hey, it is football. Anything can happen. But today's feature is another big one. Ipswich, one of the newly promoted side, versus Manchester United, who have done a lot of adjustment, including hiring a new manager in person of Ruben Amorim. We want to see what we bring into the party today. But talking about Ipswich, one of the newly promoted side, out of the 11 matches, they only got one victory, one win, and that was against Tottenham. That was their last match, and for long they've never gotten back-to-back victory. The last time they got back-to-back victory was in 2002. That was 22 years ago in the Premier League. But let's see if again the history will repeat itself again for the Ipswich. But hey, again, looking at the Manchester United, we see a lot of players returning back from injury. Players like Euro, Kobe Mino, and Shaw back to Manchester United squad. And yeah, I will not be alone to talk about the happening in this encounter. Where I have with me a great Davido. How do you do?
I'm doing very, very fine, Mr. Solomon. Great pleasure to be here with Premier Sports. As you can see, United are already winning 1-0.
Yeah, it's like you are bringing luck to the studio.
That's it. You call me lucky. That's like my
well, so many lucks for Manchester United. You know, we are seeing another different Manchester United. Early goals scored by Manchester United. We see the tracking of the formation. How Rashford becomes so relevant, getting the first goal under Ruben Amorim. Rashford, who has been under drought for both Ruud van Nistelrooy and the manager that just left, Terry Hang, but he came and got the goal there. An assist from the Amadialo.
The man on fire, the man on form. Yes, the boy, he's so good. I don't know the reason why he was sitting on the bench under Ten Hag, but seeing him under Van Nistelrooy play and look at what he just did today. You know, so much confidence. So much, as small as he is, you just can't find him. Or, you just see his name on the score sheets, or either assist or the score sheet. So I'm glad. You see, this is the first time this season I'm seeing United score under 2 minutes. It's a thing of joy. I am very glad, and I believe this energy should continue to the end of the season.
I want us to talk about this, this feeling I'm getting right now. Okay. Because so many things are turning around for Manchester United. Like I was saying before, I at the point I was saying this Rashford this is not the Rashford I used to know. Things started working in the opposite direction for him. He was not getting the goal. His performances were not the Rashford I used to know. But look at it, 2 minutes playing under Ruben Amorim. Is getting a goal for Manchester United, an assist for Diallo, who has been benched under Eric Ten Hag. Who has been benched under Eric Ten Hag, and right now is getting an assist, and Rashford getting a goal.
Okay, you see, Rashford, when he started, like Rashford, I know with Manchester United. Rashford was very good at the wing, so much energy and so much strength. But, playing under Eric Ten Hag, he has not played a particular position. He has always been either on the left or on the right. And, having some emotional, he had some issues with his girlfriend. And, it's not everyone that can take the power of social media when people go online. Imagine opening your phone and the first thing you see is people talking how bad you play and saying things that that won't motivate you. It's not easy. So he needed someone that will motivate him, that believes in him, of which Ten Hag gave him a little space, but I can't say this is football. you don't just pick. It's not like you drop your form and just pick it up. You need to work extra hard and extra hard for it. And I have seen him doing that even during this international break.
Yeah.
You could see he made some posts how he's training, getting new personal trainers to be better. So let's just see. I don't want to say much about his form, though I know Rashford is capable of scoring up to 25 goals a season. So let's see what he has to do. For now, I don't like to judge Manchester United with just a match because I know my club. I said it to someone that used to like my a dealer that sells the United jersey.
Okay.
He told me I should get. I told him no, I can't get it until we win 5 straight games to be sure that yes, it's worth getting the jersey because it's quite expensive getting the United original jersey. So I can't just get the jersey and be upset. So let's see how it goes.
All right, let's see how it goes. So far, the omen is good for Manchester United. Yeah, so far, and let's quickly look at the lineup. How Ruben Amorim has actually tracked things for Manchester United. But before then, let's quickly look at the Ipswich side, one of the newly promoted side, where the goalkeeper is Morich. And the foreman back there, back line now where we have from the left back there, Davis, and the 2 center back we have Bogues and O'Shea. Then Twanzebe, one former United player, who played 17 years. 17 years for Manchester United, but it was not hard. Just last season he went to Ipswich to be playing against his club today. That is Twanzebe. So also we talk about the midfield. Ipswich is playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. The 2 people up front are both and forward of the former liners there is Kajoste, then Murray, then the 3-man. Up front is Zimuzdis, Ochnon and Borna and Bones. Sorry. Then we have the lap as the focal man up front for Ipswich. We saw this kind of formation. They used it to defeat Tottenham that defeated Manchester United 4-0. You will not believe it that a newly promoted side defeated Tottenham like that 2-0 in that encounter. All right. So that is the lineup for just look at them. Manchester United, what they actually did. Ruben Amorim is playing 3-4-2-1 formation. This is a little bit strange to Manchester United, but anyway, Onana is the goalkeeper. We have the 3 backman line there from the right back where we have Dalot, and the center back defender is Evans, and the lead is in the left back there for Manchester United. And we have the 4 men at the middle is Diallo, Casemiro, Eriksen, and Mazraoui. So then Fernandes and Garnacho are up front, behind Rashford, who is the focal man forward for Manchester United. How do you see that formation?
First things first, you mentioned Tottenham winning Manchester United. Do you want to make me feel bad? No, I'm not going to. I refuse to listen to that part. So let's just face what we have here. And looking at the formation, he's a new coach, and look at what he did against Man City in the Champions League. It's with such players, little young players, So it's all about knowing that football, no matter the formation, whether 4-2-2, whether 4-3-3, whether 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 or 5-4-1, it's just about how the mentality and the energy the players carry. I'm a footballer. I play not professionally, but to a certain level. And there are some games where you enter and I'm a top 9, and they will say play 7 or play behind striker. I just have to put myself in that shoe and make sure I bring a very good result. So I believe in good tactics, but I don't believe in formation, because if you look at watching the game right now, Eriksen and Fernandes are now playing in the midfield.
Yes.
Why it looks like it's just like a 4-3-3, these guys. You understand? Once we are off the ball, once we are not with the ball, it's like a 4-3-3. Once we are with the ball, it also looks like a 4-3-3. So what is on paper is different from what's happening on the pitch.
Yeah.
So I want to save my comments, because United, we are coming to be a better club, back to where we were before. So it's not for me to say a lot here and I end up becoming disappointed. So let's flow with what's happening now. And let's see. I believe before the first end of the first half, I'll have something very, very good to say about the new formation and the new tactics of the coach.
All right, we have something to say about the new formation and the tactics of the coach. Right now, it is the 10th minute of the game, and it is 1-0 in favor of Manchester United. An early goal scored by Rashford, an assist from Amad Diallo, the promising player for Manchester United. So right now, the ball, it is Manchester United who are dominating possession in the middle of the park here. But yeah, they have been dispossessed of the ball by the Ipswich player right now. And you can see Ipswich holding onto the ball. He sent that one to the middle of the park, and they have a moment here to counter against Manchester United. Going from the right wing is the number 7 for Ipswich. He ran into the 18 box and he crossed that one and he shot. Oh, and Nana was there to save that one. Oh, that was a beautiful move there by Ipswich. But thanks to Onana, who is the saving grace of Manchester United right now, that will have been an equalizer from Ipswich. Beautiful move there from Ipswich. They allow Manchester United out and they counter against them. But Onana was on the right position. Look at that stretch from Onana. Yeah, he flipped that one out there, and the rebound also was saved by the Manchester United defender. So the match is eating up here, and the referee said play on. That was an infringement there, but the referee is not bothered about that. They say play on here, and it is Ipswich who are in control of the ball, controlling the possession at this point in time from the middle of the park. Yeah, send that one back to their own half, and again, I return that one to the right wing here where he has a bounce. Stretch that one, but the referee says it's an offside, but not off yet. Yeah, the referee said continue, and they have to continue that right now. And it is Manchester United who send a back pass to Onana. So we have seen some. This is the 10th minute of the game, and we have seen what both teams have actually brings to the party. Manchester United got an early goal, and do we say they have relaxed or probably still attack? Into still studying Ipswich. When Ruben Amorim came, what he was saying that they want to bring intensity into Manchester United squad, and all eyes are on Manchester United. Maybe maybe it will be too early for us to start judging right now.
That is what I said.
So probably when we look at the end of the match, what are we going to see so far? But have you seen any intensity?
He made mention of if you want to press high, you make sure you don't lose the ball. Once you lose the ball, you won't be able to press high because you have to always run back and run forward. So, but once you want to press, you have to maintain the possession of the ball, at the top part of your opponent's pitch, and make sure you don't lose possession. So, what I'm seeing right now, based on the formation and everything, I think they've been able to get through to Man U's defense easily through the wings, and that's because of that 3-4-2-1 formation you earlier mentioned.
Yeah.
And as you can see now, we are now having 4 defenders at the back, which means he's watching the game, he's seeing as it's happening, he's seeing what is happening, and he's making changes quickly. And with having such a coach in your club, it means he studies the game minute by minute. He don't just believe in okay, this is the tactics for the game, and we must play these tactics till the end of the first half and know what to do. But he's watching and he's making changes, communicating, making sure the players know that he's seeing what's happening, and they need to maintain the energy. They need to safeguard the post, because in as much as you have a keeper there, the defenders have a very, very good role to play to make sure the keeper keeps his clean sheet. So all back for the team, all front for the team. So for now, I can see the players are trying. I can see the confidence in Dalot. He has been confident under every other coach that we've had previously, under Ten Hag, under Solskjaer, under Van Nistelrooy. He has been one of the confident players, playing both left and right wing, going forward and coming back. I really like his energy, and but you can see now that confidence has been stretched from Dalot to Martinez, that's the defender, going to Amad Diallo, going to then seeing Eriksen on the pitch. Eriksen is always working like someone who just wants to play. He's just trying to make sure he's watching over his health. But lately you can see him, our last match against our last match under Van Nistelrooy where he
Yeah.
scored, I think against Leicester City. where
Against
he
Leicester City,
scored.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see the way he was playing with so much confidence, and that's all we need. That's all we need. Confidence. There will always be defenders to mark you. There will always be someone to hit you.
Yeah.
But you just have to be confident that once you mount pressure, you will go through. And that's what we need, because Manchester United, that I know beginning of this season, what they keep doing is just trying to pass and pass and pass. Nobody wants to beat one-on-one. Rashford, that I know that can beat 2 or 3 players, could not beat. So I am beginning to see little confidence, even coming with their comments on Instagram on about the training intensity. I think Casemiro posted something like that. Casemiro, Bruno, and Rashford, they posted something like intense training. So you should know that the mentality of that intensity has started kicking in. So they should come and show us what they are doing on the ground.
Yeah.
They should show it on the field, and we should expect better results. I don't want us to win just 1 or 2-0. I want us to be winning like 3-4-0, because that's the Manchester United I know. When we get to play with teams like this, we use them to get a lot of goal difference.
Yeah.
4-0, 5-1, 6-1. Take a look at Arsenal, Man U. 6-1, 8-2. You get good goal difference that will help you. So when you meet the bigger teams, the teams that are competing for the same league like you, even if you play a draw, you still at advantage with your goal difference.
Yeah.
Even when you win 1-0, you still at advantage with goal difference. So let's see and be hopeful.
All right, let's see and be hopeful for Manchester United. Yeah, today this match has been played at the Portman Road in Ipswich at 29,673 capacity stadium, and the referee for the day is Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor, yeah, is a one regular referee. You know very well, and it could be funny sometimes.
Very, very funny man. He can decide to make you frustrated as a supporter and decide to act as if he doesn't know you are playing against Manchester United.
Yeah. So wherever you are watching us from, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. If you're watching us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to drop in your comment. You can also send your prediction to our comment section, whatever your thoughts are. If you think Manchester United is going to win, just tell us what the scoreline will look like, and we'll be here for you.
No, Manchester is going to win. Yeah, it's not if you think. Manchester is going to win. That is it. We are already winning, as you can see. And we are going to win. So anybody that wants to predict has to predict Manchester winning. Anybody that is predicting Manchester to lose, I can bet you the person is supporting Chelsea.
All right, let's quickly look at some of our comment on our comment section here. Let's quickly look at the comment on our comment section here. We have Benedict Boniface. I hope Ruben Amorim will live up to the hype. Then Abedemi Aluku. Good evening, Premier Sport Fan Center. I am greeting you guys in the studio. Abedemi Aluku from Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you very much, Abedemi. You also say up Man United, up Ruben Amorim, but I predict Ipswich 1, Manchester United 5. Abedemi Aluku from Abuja, Nigeria. Then we have Mero Lugude. Man United are back to form. Glad to see them back anyway. Yeah, thank you very much. So, if you have not subscribed before, please, you can just subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center, and we'll be here to give you all the updates and analysis of the match. You can hear Davido already doing justice to some of the opponents in this encounter. So more to come, more to come. This is just the 18th minute of the first half. We still have a long time to go, but it's Manchester United 1, Ipswich 0. So right now the ball in the half of Manchester United. I will decide to go, to send that one away for a fair play because Ahmad Diallo is down injured there. I just hope this lad don't pick injury at this point in time.
No, I don't pray for that, because right now he's the only attacker I'm so confident in. He
has the intensity Amorim is talking about.
Yes.
He knows how to.
He's so confident.
Yeah.
That's his confidence level is so high. As small as he is, look at the attempt he made, the overhead kick, the Shangalo, we call it
Shangalo, yeah.
Look at the way he, having 3 players on you,
Went
still
through
running, going through
3 players.
going,
and the
you
fourth
know,
was coming.
and using your right leg,
And
not
his-
even your left.
his weaker
It was
foot.
his weaker foot to, you know, to pass. You know that's the confidence we are looking for. Not players that, you know, because you are a left footer, you always want to be on the left. You always want it to be on your best foot. You know what makes you better than others is because you can make use of your weaker foot. You know, in times where you're in a position that you need to use that weaker foot.
But looking at that goal scored by Rashford, Amorim was not celebrating. He just looked and it just went.
Yeah, because I won't say I don't know why he didn't celebrate, but I believe because of he's used to winning a lot of goals, so I think probably he should start celebrating from maybe the fourth or the third goal. For him to start celebrating from one, it is like he's eager to, you know, to prove points. And I believe with his experience, little experience, and as a player, he knows that one goal is not yet a win. You know, you start saying you've won a match from 2, 3.
Yeah.
Because one goal, anything can happen.
Anything can happen, yeah.
Yeah.
So we still have a message here from Olugbudi. We say Chelsea fans and player are in trouble seeing Manchester United coming back to form. But Arsenal are solidly firm at their position. Arsenal still the best club in England. Well, that's an Arsenal fan anyway. Yeah, he's hyping his club.
So you can see, I was talking about an Arsenal fan that you know, you keep hyping your club, but you have nothing to show off why you are hyping the club. So it is okay for them to make noise. It is just like a dog that is barking that doesn't have anything to, it doesn't have teeth to bite. So I don't really like to follow Arsenal fans to talk.
Okay.
I let them, you know, have fun and see what they want to
But
say.
what about Chelsea fans? You know?
Chelsea, you know, at least, you know, they've been able to represent the Premier League.
They've won it before.
Yes, they've represented the Premier League internationally.
Won the Champions League.
Yes, and even in the league, you know, looking at Chelsea fans talk, I can understand that, yes, if you look at the 10 years ago, they're among the most successful Premier League clubs. You understand? It's painful for me to say this, but I have to say the truth. But looking at an Arsenal fan coming to say, you know, we don't talk about big clubs by winning games. We talk about big clubs by winning trophies. Yeah, take a look at Harry Kane being in Tottenham, being the highest goal scorer, and has no league or no cup to show for his goals. You know. So, you know, that's why they still rate Tottenham as an upcoming club. So I don't really want to have a discussion with Arsenal fans. They can have fun winning their games, but I'm sure that they don't have a cup to show for it.
All right, you can hear that from the Manchester United fans. They're Davido. You know, we said, well, let me leave that for another day when an Arsenal fan will be here. Probably that discussion will be on, you know, and they will be able to defend themselves. You know, so right now the match is still on, and it is the 22nd minute of that encounter, and it is still Manchester United 1 Ipswich 0, and it has not been a dull game anyway. It has been a very tight encounter between these two sides.
Yes.
We can see Ipswich not letting go. They have been, you know, trying to see how they can break that defense of Manchester United.
Yep.
But it's like a Manchester United just relax, you know, watching them, you know. They've not actually come up with that kind of attack I expected, you know, under Ruben Amorim so far in this encounter. Probably they have their game plan.
Yep, you know, playing with most of these young teams, many of them, after today, they won't play till next weekend because they don't have any
no Europa League, no Conference League,
no Conference League,
nothing.
So we Manchester United, we do not need to follow them in such intensity, because even I believe before the end of this match, 60 minutes, you see that they will be tired, because now they have to mount pressure to see how they can quickly get back on track. So and the reason why United players are settling down is because Amorim, I believe he's playing the counter attack, sit back, counter attack. Once you have the ball, mount pressure. So we don't need to, you know, rush them. We save the energy so that when we are going on our counter, we can actually have enough energy to counter attack Ipswich Town. But they are playing very well. I respect to the coach. He was once a United player.
Yeah.
And respect to the players in Ipswich. It's not easy to be promoted to the big league. So I really see what they are trying to do.
And yeah, it gives another moment for Manchester
Yeah.
United with the counter here, but Shaw has been brought down there, and the referee said that was a clinical tackle there, that the match should continue, and a long cross to the left wing there, but Onana came out again in his own box, caught that one, and he calmed down the tension there. So right now it is Onana with the ball in the 16 box there, and he sent a long one in their own half there. So in the final third, Manchester United with the ball now building up all over again from the final third there. I send that one back to the center back of Manchester United. Yeah, and let's see what come out of it. Manchester United, not in a haste so far. They are calm, but like he said, 1-0 is not a confirmed victory.
No,
if you ask me, it's not a confirmed victory. Anything can happen. We saw Chelsea yesterday. They had to go up. Otherwise, they would have drawn that game. It's not because of that. They scored 2 goals.
Watching that game, Chelsea's game yesterday, I really wanted them to draw because, as a Manchester United fan. But then, they put in all energy to make sure they come up, because Premier League is now becoming intense. It's not by the name of the club anymore.
Yeah.
So, they tried. So let us face what. Like, okay, watching this game now, I can see that Onana has not gone out of his box 16 for a while.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we're talking about under Eric Ten Hag. The players go high, Onana comes out, and because of that, we easily get countered attacked, and you see Man U conceding goals that are not meant to be. You'll be wondering what's happening, but let's see what's going on. Let's see. Lately, he has been in his 16 box, so we hope.
When Eric Ten Hag started making choice of players, we are at the point we were trying to analyze what he actually wanted to achieve. And we're talking about the goalkeeper. Hey, we say, hey, you want a goalkeeper that know how to play
from the back.
From the back.
Ball playing goalkeeper.
Yeah, ball playing goalkeeper. Yeah, that probably that was what he wanted. He got all those kind of things, but at the end of the day, he got Tony from Ajax. He got this, and at the end of the day, it didn't work.
It didn't work. Yes, and that's because he came to the club. There was a statement Ronaldo made. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. He made a statement saying, "You can't come to a club and you don't know the dynamic of the club. You just come and want to put in your play like that without knowing the dynamics of the club, without knowing the history of the club, without knowing, without even in Africa we say without appeasing the gods." You understand? So he came, and his confidence was good. He won the FA Cup. Arteta has been in Arsenal for how many years and has not won anything, of which he tried. He won the FA Cup and won the Carling
Arteta has
Cup.
won FA Cup.
He has won the FA Cup.
Yes.
He
has won FA Cup with Arsenal.
That's nice. So that's my bad on Arsenal fans. But he came and he just brought in that his ball playing keeper and open play. It wasn't working because Guardiola already played that in Premier League, and all the coaches had to find a way to stop that. And Guardiola is the owner of it. You can't take it from him. You now trying to play like that in the same Premier League, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And he was always adamant on the same style every time. I will be watching United ball and I'll be dozing off. I'll be asking myself what's going on. Yes, because no shots, no attempts from outside. The Manchester United I know, from the back, once you change the ball, you take a cross in, you play shots from anywhere. But it was a different ball game, and I didn't understand what was going on.
All right, there's a free kick here in a dangerous position against Manchester United right now, and just some meters away from the 18 box here. And you can see the players there, they form a wall there, and just inside the 18 box there, 3 players there. Yeah, Rashford, Shaw, and the rest defender there. So let's see what is. I know talking about teams like this. They don't have to play that. And oh my grace! Into the hands of Onana. Yes. That was a beautiful free kick. Yeah, went through the wall just by the side of Mazraoui. Yeah, and but Onana was at the right position. That's credit to Onana.
Yeah. He's very good with positioning when it comes to free kicks, and against we had the match against I don't know. I'm trying to remember this club. The club where ZH. I think last season where we played champion, where ZH scored 2 free kicks.
Okay, yes, 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 yes. But
ZH.
he's back to Saudi now.
Yeah, he has gone back to Saudi. We
Mhm.
played. ZH scored him. I was like, what's happening? But I noticed after then he has been better. It's positioning. So
So it's a moment here for Manchester United countering against Ipswich. Hey, he sent that one to the right wing. Yeah, yeah, with his man there still. Manchester United they cross into the team box. Anybody there, but hey, into the hands of Muric, the goalkeeper of Ipswich. Yeah. So it was Dialot. Sometimes you look at that place who play from Dialot coming from the back. I know, and that's credit to him. And the credit to the goalkeeper also who came out and got that one. So it's a moment for Ipswich, yeah, in their own final third now. So they're building up again. And it's been brought down there. The referee say play on. But hey, the second one has been a free kick against Manchester United right now. So talking about these two sides, talking about Ipswich, talking about Ipswich, this is the 12th match. Ipswich. They've played 5 matches right now in their own home. They lost 3 and drew 2. They've not won any match in this stadium in their home. So, given the fact that they had a very good outing in the last encounter against Tottenham, I think that it is showing some promises that this Ipswich can probably get back, because we look at the position they are right now in the EPL. Yeah, it's not a too comfortable one right now, because right now it is like they are going back, because right now they are still in the relegation zone number 19. The only team that they have gone past is Southampton. Right now they are in number 19. So Crystal Palace of all people is right now on the relegation table right now.
Crystal Palace, they let a lot of their players go. I don't know why they sold Zaha. Selling Zaha was a very, very, should have given him everything he wanted, because he alone was carrying the club behind. He was making sure he was making name for himself. Zaha was like that B. I call him B because he will think you. Every time we face Crystal Palace, all thing that comes to my head is Zaha. Coupled with the fact that I had an issue with former coach then when he was United. So they should have sold Zaha. They sold some of their players. I think they sold Ayew.
Ayew 99 Leicester City. Yeah.
So selling all those players away, and you are not replacing them with good players.
That is a moment for this week. That one has been blocked. Oh my grace. Look at the island right now. Ipswich playing against Manchester United. They still send that one to the right. It's not over here for Ipswich. Ipswich still with the ball now. Oh my grace. That one has been cleared out. And it's a moment for counter there. Can he catch up with the ball? Oh, Rashford was slow in pace there. And the defender caught up with him there and sent that one for a throw-in right now to Manchester United. Looking at the number of chances Ipswich is creating right now, it's like it's not going to be a smooth ride for Manchester United.
I don't expect it to be a smooth, because it's a new coach. So all the tactics they've been training from the beginning of the season, it's like putting a new tactics, a new idea in them. I believe but what I can take in from what I'm saying is that we are now more physical. We are now more physical. It's obvious that we want to get this, but we want to win. So let's see how it goes, and pray for the best.
All right, let's see how it goes. Pray for the best right now. If Manchester United right now with a goal, if they win like this, they will be going to the 10th position. That is a pretty good one for them. That means that from 13 they're moving up. But if they can score up to 3 goals, they will be going to the 9th position.
Yep. On my way to the studio, I checked. I was like, if we win
3-0.
Yes, if we win like 3-0. But if Newcastle win, I think if Newcastle wins,
you remain in 10th.
Yeah, we remain in 10. So, but if they don't win, if they don't win, we can win like 3-0. We'll go up to 9.
Yeah.
So I pray we go up to 9. Single number first. Once we get double numbers and go to single number, and find the up. Champions League.
But now looking at it now with this position, the position Ruben took Manchester United from 13th position. Do you see him going to the top 4?
The fixtures we are having, our next 5 fixtures, think our next 5 what determine what we are. Because if you're taking a look at the league, looking at the points from the 10th position, because currently we are 18 points to the top 4, 22 points. That's just 4 points different. So I believe if you can win at least 3 or 4 matches, and having Nottingham Forest on Brighton drop few points, because obviously they will drop some points. So if looking at them dropping points, I believe we can make the top 4 even by the end of December, or at least top 6 by the end of December. So yeah.
All right, there's a moment here for the Ipswich Town in the 18 box. He'll try to cross that one. That was been blocked there by Dalot. Still struggling. Manchester United. Ipswich asking another question, and the man you have there. So it's becoming Ipswich game right now, and they have a moment here from the left wing trying to link up to the man in the box there, but they lost it again, and it's a moment here for Manchester United who fancy a chance of counter here, and the ball goes to the player there, and who is with the ball running down for that counter, but slow down pace down there, and it's been brought down there, and the referee said play on. The referee said play on there. Oh my grace, that one has been lost by Manchester United.
See, Granato needs to put in energy. You don't easily fall in the Premier League. Premier League is not the Champions League where you just fall and they blow for you. You need to put in strength and energy. It is better the coach, the ref, sees you struggling to stand on your feet before falling. Not that they will just touch you and you fall. So Granato need to come out from that super sub mode. And super sub is because most of the players are already weak and tired. So you come in with your energy. So you are already confident that you are already on advantage against any player. So he needs to come out from that super sub mode and be a full 90 minutes player, or at least a 70 minutes player, where you put in energy and strength. He needs to hit the gym. He needs to hit the gym. Do it healthy, that he won't be too big and not be able to run again.
All right, let's see. And you can see Anthony Taylor now giving instruction to the two captains, Bruno Fernandes and Mosi. Mosi, the captain for Ipswich, and Bruno Fernandes, the captain of Manchester United. So that is it. So if you look at these two sides now, the Manchester United player that have scored more goal than any other player in the APL this season is Garnacho, and it's just 3 goals. Garnacho is the highest goal scorer for Manchester United this season, and with just 3 in the Premier League. Yeah, just in the Premier League, and just 3 goals. And for Ipswich at the Lebs has 6 goals.
It has been a struggle for Manchester United to score in the Premier League. Going to watch them, either we play 1-0, or we play 1-1, or we play 0-0, or every different player just scoring. We don't have like a particular point man that will say, okay, just like Man City, that
Erling
Haaland would score. Just like Arsenal's striker, Chelsea's striker. You can say, okay, these people can play, can do something, but in Manchester United, from the starting of the season, everyone just play. Rashford doesn't know his position yet. Haaland was injured, brought in Ziyech, and Ziyech is not like a full top 9. So I believe we'll begin to get more goals, because Amorim is already playing Rashford as a top 9. And I think I like the idea, because Rashford is already like, it's been a while I've seen Rashford beat players one-on-one, but he has the pace and he has the ability to get shot, to shoot from far. So I believe we should see improvement, and we should see something good.
All right, we have a message here, 2 messages here. One from Mary, say Olubudi, say if you are not supporting Arsenal, then you are missing a lot from pain, tears, laughter, joy, happiness, dance, party, but above all, Arsenal still remain the best club in the EPL, with love 100% from Nigeria.
Okay. So I believe that comment was that me because I think I had an I spoke about Arsenal. Football is not just about fun. You can't have fun without having an evidence why you are having fun. You know, every season can't just be passing and you be like,
Oh, and it's a moment for Ipswich, and that is a goal.
no goal.
What? How
Onana,
did Onana save that?
Yes.
My grace.
powerful save.
How did he save that goal?
Mm,
My grace. That is the save of the week.
that's a very good save. That's a very good save. I'm really proud of
I thought that was a
Onana.
goal.
I also thought it was a goal. I couldn't talk again. You know, I was actually trying to get speak back to one of the comments.
Yeah,
that,
yeah, somebody sent.
yeah, someone sent about Arsenal is fun and all. But looking at that counter, wow.
Well, that was a beautiful save. But I think we're going to have a look on that. How did he manage to save that? How did he go to that position? You know, that is. I think we have to have a look on that. So we also have a message from Redbone Sport. He said, "I hope Amorim will help Manchester United halt their decline." Yeah, do you think so?
I believe and I hope because I don't want to make sure I'm just making sure I don't hype him.
Okay.
And I want to make sure I don't say a lot. I don't want to say a lot that would end up hitting back at me.
All right.
Yeah, so I believe every coach, it's the duty of the coach to make sure the players are training and eating well and they are dieting well, but it is majorly the work of the players themselves to bring the result. So I will say I hope the Manchester United players will see that the club wants a good result and they will take in that mentality, to get that result. Thank you.
All right, it is still Ipswich again. This time around, going. Can they get it this time around? And they shot again. And Onana, there was a flip there. There was a touch there by Onana that sent that one above the crossbar there. The lap, troubling Manchester United right now and making Manchester United looking ordinary in this encounter. Look at the way they have actually come to the party in this game. Right now
Wow.
they are giving me some kind of assurance that it's not going to be 100% victory for Manchester United in this encounter, because right now they are back again, fighting back against Manchester United right now. Look at the number of chances they've created. Making Manchester United looking ordinary in this encounter.
Actually, after the goal, they've been the one making so much attempts. And you see, Johnny Evans is already getting, he's the reason that opportunity that just happened. He lagged a little, that pass came, he came and he couldn't turn because of he's already getting old and you don't expect him to be as sharp as he used to be. So I believe Amorim would have seen this and will do something about it and know what to do better, because Ipswich Town have been mounting pressure and I don't want to say, but I hope they won't put in one goal anytime soon.
All right, it's now right from the right wing now. Still asking on the question. They send that one deep into the middle of the park. And they shot it! And they make it at last! What a goal for Ipswich! What a ballistic moment for them! They've been asking all the questions. They've been pressurizing Manchester United, sending them into confusion. And at the end of the day, it was a ballistic shot from outside the 18 box with his left foot. What a goal for Ipswich! My grace. How do you feel right now?
I feel bad. See, that's what I was saying. I don't want to, say a lot about United, but I just believe, someone just predicted 5-1. So let's just go with that prediction. 5-1. Maybe this is their one. So let's see how it goes.
Look at that. Okay, there was a deflection. Onana could not save that again. A deflection there. Look at that left-footed shot. A thunderous shot there. A deflection here from Casemiro. And that one went into the back of the net. And you can see Amorim, so disappointed, downcasted there from that goal. And you can see him scrubbing his nose and holding his beard. I think when you see a man does that, that means he has so much in his brain, and that is what that just happened to Ruben Amorim right now, seeing his lovely Manchester United conceded a goal from outside the box. That is what you get when you pressurize and pressurize and pressurize. At the end of the day, the sun will definitely shine on you.
You can see they've been making pressure, been creating chances ever since United scored in the first 2 minutes. they've been pressuring and and now they've been rewarded for this pressure, of which I'm sure they will be more confident to mount more pressure. And I hope United won't, make today a bad day for me, because I was really anticipating this match. So
All right, you can hear the video. We say, hope Manchester United don't make a bad day for him. But right now, this is football. You have to have the heart of a lion, to carry on all the disappointment and the joys and the laughter and the and the pains. Just like one of the Arsenal fans said that join Arsenal, you have a lot of pains and a lot of joy. When you say pains, it means
I was about saying, are you trying to tell me to support Arsenal? Because I at least with my pain, I have something to show at the long run. I can say, with my pain, I had an FA Cup this season. But I can't just be having pain and fun without.
But the day Arsenal will win a trophy, I think most, because that is the only thing most
Arsenal fans.
Most fans that are football lovers that are not Arsenal fans, that is the only thing they use against Arsenal fans. So the day they will win a trophy, what else will you say? Probably you begin to say only one you win.
No, the day they will win a trophy, first of all, I want to shout out to my brother. He's an Arsenal fan. Yes. Whenever I go to his room, then I see the Henry. He calls Henry Igwe. And when we play game, he'll be like, "Let me use Igwe and win you." Then I go and use Manchester United, and I'll win him, and I'll be so glad. So you see, the thing is, so I understand them being happy and having to say something, but when they win something lately, I'm going to congratulate them. It's good to, it's football. In as much as we want to make jest of everybody's club and make our club feel and see only good things about our club, we will also, it's going to be good. Football is game for all, so it's going to be good that they have something to show at the long run. So I wish them well, but at the same time, I know it's going to take time for them to win the cup, because I don't see them winning the league. Yes, and I don't see them, probably they will have the Community Shield to win, or maybe the Carling Cup to win.
All right, and that goal was scored by Omarine Hutchinson. Yeah, in the 43rd minute, just 2 minutes to the end of the first half there, and that was an assist from Bones. Yeah, an assist from Bones there. So that is for Ipswich for you, and they're still looking like the better side in this encounter. But hey, we still have another 45 minutes. So right now, 45 minutes gone, and additional minutes into the first half is 3 minutes. Yeah, the referee have added 3 minutes, so we still have 1 minute and some seconds left to play in this encounter. So we'll be going for a break. But hey, right now it is Manchester United 1, Ipswich 1 at this point in time. So Anthony Taylor doing justice to the game right there. So it is still on, and let's see if that's the first goal Mourinho has considered, under his regime, and he has scored one for Manchester United now, and considered one. So let's see where we pardon him. This is his first match, because he just came during the international break. Yeah. So he has not had enough time to gel with the players,
and
so that
get his name. But you see, looking at this, after Manchester United scored, you can see even on the stats, they already had 7 attempts and 7 goal attempts and 5 on target. While Manchester United having 5 attempts and just 2 on target and 4 on target. So it shows that they really want to win this game. They really want to go home with this point. And I believe Amorim is seeing this, and he's going to do something, because it's already first half. I don't see the reason why we'll score the first 2 minutes and we can't even score another goal. Instead, we are conceding 1-1 now. So you see why I was saying that it's not a game to say 1-0 is a win. We need to score more to be confident. So I hope we do that.
All right, we hope we do that. And you can see the last man there has just flag off an infringement right now against Manchester United, and the referee has blown at a halftime whistle right now at the Ipswich owner ground here. Yeah, it is halftime at the Portman Road in Ipswich. Yeah. So 1-1 at the end of the first half. It has been an interesting first half in this encounter. Match day 12 of the Premier League. The first game for Ruben Amorim, since becoming Manchester United coach. And it was Ipswich, one of the newly promoted side. 45 minutes we've seen, it was Manchester United who were the better side. Got an early goal through Rashford, an assist from Amad Diallo, and they were in control of the possession in the first and 10 minutes of the game. But in the 15th minute, Ipswich took over possession. They were asking all the questions, creating all the chances, and shot on target. We were high on their side. They were the better side in the remaining 15 to 30, 40 minutes, and at the end of the day, they got that goal, a beautiful goal there, scored by Omari, in the 43rd minute of the game, and at break time, it is Manchester United 1, Ipswich 1. So we have seen the first 45 minutes. So what are your analysis? How can you summarize what we have seen so far in the first minute? First half, sorry.
You see, this is what I was saying. When the Manchester United scored the first goal, in the first 2 minutes, after then the better team has been Ipswich, as you earlier said. They've been mounting pressure. They've been trying to shoot all angles. Even apart from the goal they scored, you notice the other one that they missed that we're all surprised Onana could stop it. So, looking at this game, I think United need to, lock that defense more, and they need to know that they need to learn how to control it, put fear in the opponent's mind. It's not just about the way you can pass. It's not just about having a player that Bruno can pass. You always give it the ball. No, put fear. When you take, if you look at what they were doing, Ipswich, they were taking shots from outside, mounting pressure, going from the wing, then to the side, take shots, and that's what I need from my players, United. That's what I need from them. You don't come and play football like it is written in the Bible that Manchester United has won. You have to play like you are here. I believe you should even play as if you are 2 goals down.
Yeah.
If you have the mentality going into the match that you're already 2 goals
down. Hunger.
We need that hunger. And I can see that they're already having a little bit of it. But, I believe by second half we should see they should do better. But right now, for the first half, I'm just indifferent about it. Still the Manchester United, I know. Let's see how it goes.
All right, let's see how it goes. Let's quickly look at the stats of the first half here. The stats of the first half, we look at the ball position. To surprise you to know that they've shared the spoil here, 50-50% by both sides. That is the total ball possession in the first half. And if you look at the goal attempt for Ipswich is 7, and for Manchester United is 5. If you look at the shot on goal, 4 for Ipswich and 3 for Manchester United. Shot off goal, 2 for Ipswich and 2 for Manchester United. So if you look at it again, Ipswich had 3 corner kicks in the first half, and Manchester United had none.
See why they are the better team at the first half. Everything that has to do with on goal, has to do with goal. They have been topping. They had more goal attempts. They have more shots on goal. They have more they have more corner kicks. And then you can see they don't have any offside. That's because Man U are sitting back. Our defenders are really, really deep back, which is not supposed to. They are supposed to press these people high so that they will be forced to go back. But we are letting them. We are trying to, that is what Madrid does. They are very good at it. They will let you come in and counter-attack you. Well, we are not my Real Madrid. We have to play like Manchester United. We have to make the 7 and 11 go back. We need to mount pressure on them. We need to hold the possession. We don't lose it. So, I think under Louis Van Gaal, we were the club that we even held possession against Man City and Liverpool. That was why, even as much as it was a boring football, because his main tactics was never lose the ball. So it's better you pass back than forcing an attack. But with that, we had low. We didn't concede a lot of goals. We had less. We didn't score more goals, but we didn't. know, it was better. We didn't concede a lot of goals, and we scored quite a good number of goals. And we also, we're having to make teams, we're having to make teams stay back
Yeah.
on their own end, because we're not losing the ball, we're always with the ball. So I just wish we can have these ideas. This coach can just take, you know I just wish it's something that can be done. Just take the Louis Van Gaal idea of holding the ball, take the Sir Alex Ferguson pattern of quick counter, crossing, and then the head in, and the outside shots. When you take more shots, you mount pressure on everyone. If the five of the defending team, the 5 and 6, both of them, they can't keep flying against your shot. One particular time, one will believe that the other one will go, and the other one will believe that the other one will go, making both of them to stay, which will give room for that shot to eventually go in. But when you are making the defense, once defenders are settled, there's no way they going to do that pressure. As a footballer, sometimes I intentionally hit the defender. I intentionally step on the defender, not because I want to injure them. I want them to know that there's someone here mounting pressure on them too.
All right, since Ferguson left Manchester United, it has been 6 coaches since he left. Since 2013, at Manchester United, I've had 6 different coaches, and Amorim is the 6th one. And to me, out of those 6 one, is the youngest of all among all of them. So, and he has a lot of expectation. And he was saying, because a lot of people were trying to compare him with Amorim. And he said, this is a different time, and I cannot be the same guy that Sir Alex Ferguson was. He said that, and he said that it is a different time, and I have to have a different approach. He said I can also be demanding with a different approach. So that is my own focus. If we are having a different approach, it cannot be like Sir Alex Ferguson. He has his own style. We saw why was he brought from Sporting Lisbon? Because of his style, because of his tactics, his way of approaching. So, and he has actually said that clearly. But from all these things, he has said so much. But I still think that what Manchester United need right now is just little time. But what I want to ask you now, how much time does he need to get the team together?
Okay, how much time does he need? When Alex Ferguson came to United, his first season he didn't win anything. I think his second season he went down to 6th. So I think it was even the 3rd season.
Okay, Alex Ferguson.
Yes, it was until his 4th season he started making name for himself. So I'm not going to say I want to give Amorim 3 or 4 seasons, because I believe with the kind of players we have, with the caliber of players we have, let's say I give him from now to the end of the season, get his play in. Probably January he signed maybe one player that will be his luck. Come and switch things up for him. But I believe I'll give him from now to the end of the season. This season is just like, come, get used to the league, see what you need, look at the players you need and the ones you don't need. Then by summer, bring in your players, do something. And I believe, so I just give him, I'll give him from now to the end of the season. My expectations from him now is just the top 4 and mentality, bringing in this winning mentality to the team and the top 4. I don't expect him to win anything this season. Yeah, we can go Arsenal for the season, When I mean we can go Arsenal for the season, I mean we can go trophyless for the season now. Yeah, so but let us give him this opportunity to get his game, get settled in and everything.
All right, you can hear that from David Doe himself right now. And so, talking about the Manchester United, let's quickly look at the bench of Manchester United, and let's see those players that may be introduced. Or let's just look at the bench.
The lineups.
The bench, the substitute. So, for Manchester, let's start with Ipswich, where we have Al-Hamadi, Chaplin, Clark. We have 2 Clarks here, Longo, Taylor from Cote d'Ivoire, Townsend from England, Walton, and Wolfenden. Those are the players for Ipswich that are on the bench for Ipswich may be introduced. So for Manchester United, Anthony the Brazilian is there, but there on the bench. Also on the bench, Kobe Mino, who is back from injury, is on the bench. Malaysia on the bench. Mercy Mount on the bench. Luke Shaw on the bench. Urgate on the bench. Zigzi also on the bench. So, which of these players do you think may suit this kind of game?
Okay. Coming to look at the bench, I quite impressed with players right now because seasons ago, Luke Shaw was a starter. Asia was a starter. No, never had a minor then. But coming to look that we have a midfielder in the bench, two left backs. We have two midfielders, three good midfielders that they can switch up this game. Mount coming from Chelsea, winning the Champions League there. I believe what we need right now in this game, which of the game we need energy. That's bringing Ugarte in because Ericsson cannot mark. He doesn't have the energy to keep up with this energy and pace. So right now, I think Casemiro is the one doing all the running up and down. So I believe Casemiro is the one doing all the ups and downs. If you have Casemiro and Ugarte, that midfield, it will give Bruno a lot of freedom. Able to give Bruno a lot of freedom to be able to move around and do what he needs to do. But right now, I think Bruno is practically one of the people marking, trying to follow up and he's 30 years. I think he's 30. He was 30 this year, Bruno. So he's also getting old. So we need. I believe Ugarte will come and do something. That midfield to hold the midfield. While
what about Kobe Mino, the young lad?
Kobe Mino is actually good. He's a very promising young star. Just because we have Casemiro there, it's going to be a very, very good placement for Casemiro. So we can also try to say, okay, once it's 70 minutes, once it's maybe 75 minutes, we can bring in new energy. Kobe has gathered a little experience in the Premier League, having to play last season, having to win the FA Cup, even scoring one of the goals in the final. So I believe he's confident enough and able to take on bring changes to this game and make things better. And Zegzi, I believe Zegzi, because of the formation we are having, but we have Zegzi, we have Hoyland, and I believe Hoyland is the better striker, point man, Zegzi, because the game. Zegzi, he's just like a connector.
Hoyland, is it a new signing?
No, Hoyland, Ten Hag signed him last season.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the striker.
Okay.
So they used to make him with Hoyland.
Okay.
Because Manchester. Yeah. So I believe he can come. He has a lot of energy. He has a lot of passion.
Well, he's not in the squad, so
he's in the sub. Among the sub.
Okay.
Him.
Okay, Bayanda.
Yeah, number 9.
Okay,
alright. No, the second one, the number 9. Yeah.
Hoyland.
Yeah, Hoyland.
Okay, Hoyland.
Yes.
Okay, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hoyland. Okay. So, alright, you can continue.
So it's good to see Malaysia back. He has good crosses. He used to then was very, very good. He has the energy, he has the fighting spirit. You see, then you see him, creating attention to himself. I think there was a match against Liverpool where he locked Salah, and the only time Salah could score was when Salah had to move from that wing and went to the middle. I think that was the 2-1 that we lost to Liverpool. I think that was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Yeah, 2-1 in Manchester United. He didn't give Salah the space to do anything, and Salah had to leave that wing. So it's a thing of joy to see some of these players coming back, and I believe with their return we will be able to get back on track. Yeah.
All right, we look at the missing players. Lindelof is having muscle injury. Maguire is also out injured. Martinez out injured, and I thought he was back, but it's like he's still out there injured. From the information we gathered that he's getting better, so he'll be joining Manchester United at the moment. or it's like he's still on the injury list for Manchester United?
Yeah, and
Apart from this, all these four players now, which one do you think Manchester United will be missing?
I
Yeah,
really
Lindelof, Maguire, Martinez, and Euro.
all respect to Harry Maguire. He's the only one that four. I'm going to say we are missing because we've actually seen him play. Yeah, so Maguire, in as much as he's a slow pace player, but he knows the league already. He knows he's giving in his best. Even when everyone wanted him out, he decided to stay and fight for his position, and he proved himself worthy to play for United. When everyone was injured, Martinez was injured, Evans was injured.
Yeah.
We had to start playing Maguire and Casemiro, and Maguire, he turned up. So, but I really can't wait to watch Euro play. Yeah, Euro play because he was very good at his former club in League One. I think he was even almost signed by Madrid. I think so. But I can't wait to see him play. And for a player that has not started playing and playing in a club and is already going on injuries, I don't want to say he's a bad omen, but I believe it is like he's being cooked for the war because he's a young player and he plays with his best foot is the left.
Wow.
So him and Delete or him and any other Maguire be very good because he's also fast and he has passes from behind. So he's the one I am really anticipating to see him play. So let's see how it goes.
All right, let's see how we go. Yesterday we saw a surprising scoreline, surprise result. That was a match between Tottenham and Manchester United. What was in your mind when the match ended? 4-0.
What was in my mind was that, oh my God, let us play Man City now. Manchester United, I beg, make we find. Can we find a way to play Man City next week?
Before they get back.
Yes, so because now everybody's going to enjoy himself.
Going to collect points there, free of charge.
At least. Not that when they are now getting back on track, that we will not get any point from them. So, looking at that game yesterday, that's the first time Guardiola lost 5 games straight. I think I was having this conversation with my friend yesterday, on Saturday. I was like, Guardiola lost 4 games straight, which has never happened even when he was in Bayern. That's so long, losing 4 straight games. So there's something that's wrong. It is either it is time for him to go, but I told my friend like it probably is because the players there are already fatigued about the league. They've won the league back to back. They've won the Champions League. The same coach, the same pattern. So probably they need a different experience. And again, letting Gundogan go, even all your midfield pressure on De Bruyne, knowing that he's an injury-prone player. For me, that's the wrong move for him. He should have found a way to keep Gundogan, and you could. Bernardo Silva is also a good replacement for De Bruyne, but
before you continue, let's quickly. Right now, the second half of comments. So, wherever you are watching us from, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. Watch along show. So, this show is made for you wherever you are. You also have to be part of the show. Let the comments keep coming in. And if you have not subscribed before, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. So we have a whole of 45 minutes to know who the winner will be in this encounter, because right now it is a tight encounter. Nobody saw that coming personally. I didn't see that coming. I thought it would have been a one-way win for Manchester United, but right now it's becoming a tough battle between these two sides. Ipswich giving good account of themselves. The underrated one are now likely becoming the favorite in this encounter. But let's see. We still have 40 minutes to decide who the winner will be in this encounter. A breaking news: Leicester City just part way with their coach, Steve Cooper. Yeah, the manager has been fired. After the match yesterday against Chelsea. Yeah, the Leicester City coach has been fired. That is a breaking news ongoing right now. So the match is on right now. So the video. So what is your expectation in the second half?
I just believe that my expectations, I expect United to. You see, They should be more organized. It looks like they are trying to get used to the new tactics. So I just expect them to be more organized and play with ease and don't mount pressure on themselves. Just create chances and let's get this win and go home. 2-1 win is not a bad win, and we can it's still the 3 points. 5-0 win is still 3 points. So let's just hope and my expectation is that we should get a win this second half, no matter how hard it is.
All right, no matter how it is right now, it is Manchester United now building for their own final tour. Yeah, they have to win this match for Ruben Amorim. And much as me said, that was a beautiful move there, and you can see Manchester United here attacking from the right wing there. And let's see what kind of substitution Amorim will be making in the second half. Probably he will have wanting to play for around 90 minutes, but I don't think so. I think definitely he must definitely substitute some player. So all players still remain on the pitch, both for Ipswich and Manchester United, and no substitution yet. So it is Manchester United in the center circle. Yeah, with the ball, passing the ball around, stringing passes. Yeah, and they send that one to the left wing, and are still waiting for the Ipswich Ipswich players to come out. So for Ipswich, a draw will be a good result.
For Ipswich, they've only drawn twice in their house and lost 3 games, as you said earlier on. So I believe a draw against Manchester United will be good for them. But they really need the win. Well, I don't think we are going to draw them because we are here to win. So it's going to be good for them, but it's going to be bad for Manchester United as
talking about this issue, they've not won Manchester United in this century.
This century, wow.
Except maybe the one we don't know, but last century there was no record. But since they've never won Manchester United before.
I believe.
Okay, that record are made to be broken, so they can break that record today and say the first time they won Manchester United in the century.
I don't want them to. They won't break that record now. That record is not going to be probably maybe when.
What about the breaking this record under Amorim that we all thought that will have been the saving?
Manchester United. We have a very, very toxic. Use the word toxic because most of our fans are really active on social media, and they can having to lose maybe your first match against Ipswich. They may go and have a lot of things mounting pressure on him, saying how will you lose your first game. It's like coming in and you're losing your first game. So that's if Manchester is going to lose, if we lose this match, it's going to be a very, very, he needs to prove he has a lot of work then to do. Because this is practically like a match that even a Ten Hag will win. Yeah, I believe.
Even a Ten Hag will win.
Yeah, so he's supposed to win this match with the energy he claims to bring the club. So I believe we are going to win this match, and the record is not going to be broken this time.
Oh, they almost get another one against Manchester United right now, and that looks short. Oh no, that one has been reduced there by the defense there. That would have been a shot. So it is it's a beautiful one. Look at it. It is Anana again that saved that one.
Very good. He has been in the game lately.
It's not going to be a penalty, but a corner kick for Manchester United. So they send that one back to their own in the half, and they cross into the box there, into the hands of the goalkeeper. Oh, and Lindelof, trying to force the goalkeeper there.
Johnny Evans.
Okay, sorry, Johnny Evans. They're trying to force the goalkeeper to lose that one, but the goalkeeper held to the ball and held it tightly there, and they will have to build all over again from the final third. Still is so confident with the ball, against Manchester United. How did they build their confidence, at the point when knowing that Manchester United is rated higher than them?
Sometimes having to concede first may give you energy to say, okay, this goal that we are scared of, considered it. So let's go all out, make sure we score ours, and win this game. So I believe that's what worked for them. Having to concede a goal in the early minutes of the game means they are now all out. Okay, we've conceded, let's go out. So that's what's helping them. That's what I see. And you see, this is what I said about the substitution. We need a young blood. We need someone Ugarte that can come and help us lock that midfield. So I believe
so 2 players has been brought on here right now. 2 substitutes for Manchester United. Casemiro has been taken out for Ugarte, and Evans for Luke Shaw. So let's see what they bring to the party for Manchester United. Let's see if there's going to be a change of. But has Casemiro not been good enough in this?
Casemiro has just been let me give. He has been average game. Not seen the passes, the defensive break pass. Actually drop from deep back. Not been able to see that. I've actually not seen the marking and the blocks of the ball and everything. Not been able to see that in a while. I've just he was missing game, and I think it shows that the coach is watching. He's not just playing because of the name. He's playing you because of what he wants. So you see, let's see what Ugarte has to bring in. The energy expected of him.
All right, from the energy expected from him, and it is still Ipswich right now in the half of Manchester United. Asking all the questions here. Can they get a goal against Man U in this game? But it's a long question to ask the answer there. So it is Manchester United, with the ball. No, looking at the way they are coming against Manchester United. What have you seen the loophole? The loophole they came from. We've seen so many times they get into the box. Sometimes of Manchester United. Yeah. And anytime they get outside, they try getting a shot against them.
That's because we are playing with 3 defenders, and we are having 3 defenders behind and having 2 defensive midfielders in front of those. While if you watch the game, while watching this game, I noticed they have 4 attackers, making it to be that 4 attackers in front of your 18 box, 2 midfielders behind those 4 attackers. So that's why it's easy for them to mount pressure on us from back. Understand? So the loopholes I'm saying is that being that we are playing with 3 defenders that are not like natural central defenders. Let's take a look at Juventus, the Bonucci, the Cellini, and there's this last guy. They call them the
3 Musketeers.
Yes, they call them the Wall of Jericho. They fall down, they lock everywhere. You understand? So then against having Juventus playing against Juventus with those 3 defenders is like breaking that is very hard. But those 3, they were natural central defenders. You understand? But now we are playing with Maserati as a natural right back, and using Delete as the natural defender, but using Dalot as also a CB. So it's a gradual stage, and I believe with time we are going to get better. But this is what I see as the loophole. We are not having. If we are going to play with 3 defenders, we will need to get those 3 natural defenders, central defenders, tall, pace, and confident defenders.
All right, it is Manchester United right now, and the match is ongoing. That is the hour mark of this encounter. Yeah, Ipswich 1, Manchester United 1, and Ipswich still looking confident in this encounter. So right now trying to send the ball back there, and again Amadialo troubled him a lot. Amadialo won that battle there, but trying to show his skills there. He lost that one in front of Ruben Amorim, the new coach of Manchester United. And you can see Amorim looking worried at this point in time. Let's see what he can do as a coach under pressure. Have you seen Amorim under pressure before? in
So
sporting, because in sporting it's like they win most of their matches. They don't see pressure like that. But in the Premier League is a different case.
first, the Portuguese league nowhere compared to the when it comes to intensity,
Mm.
pressure. You know, in the Premier League, apart from the pressure of the game itself, pressure of the media, pressure of the fans. Understand? So I believe he's not yet, used to such pressure. But I think during his managerial training, I think he did what we Nigerians call IT. He did is like his internship in Manchester United under Jose Mourinho. So I believe should be able to know that Premier. He said it. Premier League is a different game, the intensity and everything. So I've not seen him played on that because I was not really watching Sporting Lisbon, only probably Champions League.
Mm.
They probably they played a good ball, but if Sporting Lisbon loses 4-0, not going to go on the media just the way United will lose 1-0.
And go to the
And it's
it
not
will,
going
it
to
will
be
be a
like that.
breaking news.
Yes, thank you very much. So this is one thing I've seen, and I've noticed the gameplay is becoming more. They are trying to do the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and it's a gradual thing. A gradual thing. I just hope he'll be able to handle the pressure and convert the pressure into results, good results, positive results. Yeah.
All right, and you can see that back to Nana, the goalkeeper of Manchester United. I think it's like gradually Manchester United is coming back to the game. You can see the intensity they're bringing to the game right now.
Trying
Just
to
as Amorim said, but hey, they've not arrived at the peak of that intense game. Yeah, they're still struggling to be intensive in games, but they are building up gradually. So let's see if at this point in time, when it's a level game here, Manchester United versus Ipswich 1-1 at this point in time. Let's see if Manchester United will bring some intensity into the game. So it's going to be a throwing right now to Manchester United, and you can see the coach of Ipswich, yeah, the manager of Ipswich, yeah, instructing the player, and I'm very sure any moment from now, he will be making some substitution there, yeah. We're making substitution. McKenna, that is the coach of Ipswich, yeah. So let's see, and Ipswich, still giving good account of themselves for Zambi. Yeah.
There was one Manchester United player,
Yeah.
Twanzebe.
Yeah, Twanzebe. So he's giving good account of himself, in the stadium there in Ipswich. So let's see what come out of it. So talking about the Ruben Amorim, he has said so many things, and sometimes the press in the EPL in the Premier League know how to bring out words from your mouth,
Yeah.
right? The one from your heart. Sometimes you go say something that they will implicate you at the end of the day, and they will also use it to judge you at the end of the day. You understand? So he has said so many things, and I think at the point I was saying, I think it's time for less talk now. It's
More
time for
action.
less talk and more action. That is what is expected of Ruben Amorim right now. But I know at the end of this game, the press will still go to him, and they will also want him to talk. Apart from the press conference, which is a standard, they will still want to meet him one-on-one to get some
Information
for him. But it's
Yes.
okay. That is why the prayers are made. Yeah, so they always need information, because that is what they sell. So right now you can see the reaction of the Ipswich fans there, hailing and on Rashford. So there was a contention between these two players there, and Anthony Taylor, the referee for the day, yeah, has actually calmed down the pressure in that area. So it's going to be a free kick against Manchester United. Another substitution. Two players about to be introduced here for Ipswich. So two players about to be introduced for Ipswich here. Manchester United also about to introduce player Ziggy. That is Ziggy, right?
No, Highland.
Oiland. And I can see Ziggy also coming up. Yeah. So yeah, Clark just come on for more digs of Ipswich. Yeah. You can also see Ziggy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, by Amorim giving me instruction right now what he want him to do. So and for Ipswich, Taylor is in for Kajoste. Yeah, for Kajoste. So Ojlon and Ziggy about to come on for Manchester United. So who will be going out? So let's see who will be going out in this encounter. Yeah, for Manchester United. So it is Ipswich again who had another uh, chance there, who created another chance against Manchester United. But hey, Onana came to the rescue again. So right now, Manchester United from their own final third, we want to build all over again. From the right back, beautiful body work there by Amadiallo, but he was brought down there by the Ipswich player. Amadiallo knows how to work from the wings. He knows how to work from the wing. He knows how to win against this player from the wing.
Madialo is his confidence and you know, ever since we got him, that's close to our former coach who brought him to the top. That former United player Soja. He brought him, you know, bringing him in as upcoming, you know, with much prospect and energy in him. I'm beginning to see it. So, you know, this is the confidence we want from our wingers. You know, wingers who can beat players, wingers who, you know, who take the risk. Because beating a player means you've created an opportunity for another player to be free. So, you know, we need more players that will create such opportunities.
So it's another moment here for Manchester United. It is Rashford. Again, could not control the ball. He has been dispossessed of the ball. They cleared that one and they've won a corner kick from Doubt contention there. So let's see what come out of it. You know, that was a beautiful one and a very good striker will be able to. So there's a substitution here and two, you know, let's see who will be going out. But we can see Ojlon and Ziggy about to come on. So who is going out for Manchester United?
Based on what I'm seeing now, the coach is actually making
okay.
A very
Yeah,
good
Eriksen.
Taking out Eriksen and bringing in Ziggy. Remember earlier on I told you Ziggy is not like a top 9, just like a connector.
Yeah.
So
putting can play first 9.
Yes, first 9 like 8, and removing Eriksen, putting Ziggy, which means the coach is also saying that yes, Ziggy is not like a point man, but someone that can connect the team to the point man, and that's a good thing for me. That's a good substitution for me.
So the match is still on. The corner quick taking down. That one has been sent out, and right now it is Manchester United who will build all over again. They send that one to the left wing. Manchester United looking anxious here to get a goal in the second half because time is ticking into the 67th minute of the second half there, and Ipswich 1, Manchester United 1, and it's a game that Manchester United really need these 3 points. So right now it is Manchester United with the ball now, just having 22 minutes left to be played in this encounter. So Manchester United have to come with their A game, but that could have been a defensive error there, but not over yet. It's still Manchester United. Good link up play there to Ojlon, and what did he do with the ball? He has a man on him. He decided to go for a bit. Oh, but it didn't go for a goal. I went for a pass there, and that they were blocked there by the defense of the Ipswich side. So many bodies in the box right now. Where will Manchester United go through? And they're looking for a possible limp hole here to go through the defense line of Ipswich, because right now all men behind the ball for Ipswich, you know, holding onto their line against Manchester United. So you can see what they're doing right now. Now you have seen you have seen the substitution made by Amorim. You know, is that the best?
Yeah, you know, removing Eriksen for Ziggy and putting Højlund for Rashford means that he actually confirmed what I said earlier on, that Højlund is a proper 9 and Ziggy connector. So you know, the substitutions so far has been good, and as I said earlier on, that Ipswich, when it gets to 69 or 80, 65 minutes, you know, they'll have to go back and fall back because they've been running throughout the first half. So as you can see the game now, in as much as United are not still putting that pressure that a United club supposed to put. When I say pressure, I mean, you know, taking those outside shots, mounting those tension on players. They are not yet doing all those things, but you can see that Ipswich are already sitting back. They're already going back to make sure they don't lose this game. A draw is better, as you said earlier on. They're already sitting back. Now, this will give opportunity to the Manchester United players to be able to, get the dynamic of the game more, and and play better. And hopefully, with the substitution should create a goal for us. You can see what Ama just did. You can see the connection. So I just hope we leave here with good points.
And a ballistic shot there, but into the crowd there for Ipswich. So we're having some messages here from our viewers here, where we have a message here from Mary Olugudi. They say United will humble him. Now he will understand what Ten Hag had been going through. Mind where you go as a player and coach. Good coaches and players come and turn average in Manchester United. Say Ten Hag might even be better. That's so early. That's so early to judge Amorim. So, and they also say no team is small in EPL. And we have Benedict Boniface. I think it will be okay if Manchester United either lose or draw the match to let Amorim know that he has to put a lot of work in. Wow.
After to Benedict, I believe you don't wish someone to lose for the person to be serious. So you won't say United should lose or draw, but I understand. Shouldn't be flattered by us. You feel because maybe if we win this game, he's going to feel like he doesn't need to put a lot of work. But he's a professional coach, so it's not just about the winning. He has to make sure what he trained them to do, what the tactics and everything he wants them to do. Did they do it? Are they doing it? Even if you lose, like Ten Hag will say, we did all we could do. We did all we should do, but we did not win. So. We know what anger me about Ten Hag most times, that after the end of the match, what do we come? We say we were good. Yeah, we were good. We control our ball. We did this. It will tell you what they did. And anytime you talk about maybe probably how long it's going to stay. Say we are in this together. That with the Manchester United management, we are in it together. So you understand? Look, that's always been his comment, and his comment to me does not make any sense to me. In as much as he was trying to be very professional, replying the media, it's not an easy thing. Coming to you losing the game and you are being asked what's wrong. You say you play well. How will you say you play well when you've lost the game? Coaching a club like Manchester United, every fan goes there expecting to win.
Yeah,
you understand? We are not expecting to lose or draw. We are expecting to win.
And it's a moment here for Garnacho. Can it be this man? He drive into the box and he cross there. There was no player there. That would have just been a touch and that would have gone into the back of the net here. But it's like the referee was saying, that ball has already gone for a goal kick there. But Garnacho still went ahead to take it. Let's see if that ball has actually gone. He went there, beat his man, beat him, and he crossed the ball. Yeah, so it's going to be a throw-in. Yeah, a throw-in to Manchester United. That would have been a throw-in to Manchester United. So the referee was wrong on that.
There was no deflection, actually.
There was deflection. The defender of Ipswich actually had a touch with his head, on the ball. So it was supposed to be a Manchester United throw-in there. But the battle still continues in the middle of the park there. Manchester United are bringing some intensity into the game. Let's see if it's going to pay them at last in this encounter. But time is ticking. It is the 73rd minute, going to the 74th minute here. So right now we're looking at 16 minutes left to be played in this encounter. Can Manchester United go ahead of Ipswich, or will Ipswich? And there's a moment here, a good tackle for Zixi, but the goalkeeper came out here, got the ball, and that one was a contact with the last man. The last man almost fell down there. But hey, it is football. Everybody is in it. So it's going to be, that was too fast. And the referee had to hold the ball, because he had to adjust his communication system there. And look at that. So it is going to be a throw-in to Manchester United. Yeah. So throw-in to Manchester United, quickly taken. And It's Madalu trying to link up to Ziggy. There, Ziggy has a man to cross. He has the ball to cross, but he lost that one. There was a contact there, but the referee says a throw into Manchester United. Yeah, quickly taken by Amadiallo. Amadiallo with the ball there. Hey, they have been dispossessed of the ball, but again, Manchester United recovered that one. And the referee said that was a rough tackle there, against Manchester United. So the match is eating up. It's eating up. It's not really easy for Manchester United right now. Yeah, Amorim has to put a lot of work here in Manchester United. Yeah. So again, we can see some players warming up there. So Manchester United still with the ball right now. He sent a long one to the left wing there. Can he catch up with the ball there? Yeah, he got up with that one. He has a man to be there, but he go down to his own player. There's still Manchester United building momentum. Yeah. So we have seen it. What do you think Amorim should be doing right now?
Okay, just looking at what just happened right now. Garnacho was going with the ball, and Dalot, instead of running towards the post, you stayed back so that he can give you a back pass. That's not what I expect from Dalot, because you're supposed to keep running forward, so that you drag those players forward for Garnacho to be able to cut and bend.
Oh, look at that shot by Ziggy! Oh my grace, that was a wayward shot there over the crossbar. It should be sending that one to the floor there. So let's see, it's not over yet. And Amorim has taken some water to soften his throat right now. He's ready to talk right now on the game. So I think sometimes these players, they just have to, I don't know, this is what they do all day long as a player. There are some kind of games you don't play as a professional.
That's it. Sometimes, but looking at what he did, looking at the position, looking at the way he played, the bent his leg, can see that from the player eyes. As I said earlier on, I could see that he was trying to make a square play, but he's still trying to get used to his boots. I use that as an example, as an excuse. Sorry, still trying to get used to his boots, and probably that's why he didn't kick the ball well. But I believe if he wanted to square play for the attacker, for Højlund or anyone that's ready.
It's a moment here for Manchester United. Good touch there, but the player brought down there, and the referee have signaled an infringement in a dangerous position against Bruno Fernandes. And these are the positions sometimes Bruno Fernandes buried at the back of the net. But let's see if again he's going to get one for Manchester United at this crucial moment of the game. Yeah, this is a crucial moment of the game. So let's see if Manchester United, talking about set piece taker in Manchester United, how many of those set piece taker do you have in Manchester United?
We have we have 3 set piece takers. That's Bruno, Ahmad, and Rashford. Those are the ones I know that I can give them. Like I say, okay, my first choice is Bruno, Rashford, and Amad Diallo. Why Amad Diallo is coming into play here is because looking from the angle, and looking from if it's the 30 meter, can go for Rashford and Bruno, or if it's if it's the 20 or probably very close to the 18 box at the left side of the pitch, or sorry, the right side of the pitch, I believe Ahmad is very good, just like Mata.
Then you can see Ahmad is there already, and Bruno Fernandes is there, and the shot taken. Oh my grace! Woo! That was a close one from Bruno Fernandes. That was just close, some inches away from the sticks there, inches away from the pole. That would have gone into the net for Bruno Fernandes. That was a close one, and you can see the feeling in his face. He said, "Oh, I will have just hit it a little bit to the right side, and that would have been a goal there." So that one has been missed. So game on, game on, game on, game on. Oh. So it is the 80th minute. We're having 10 minutes left to be played in this encounter. The goalkeeper sent a long one to the half of Manchester United, and returned it back by the Manchester United defense. And it's a moment for Højlund there. Yeah, we're struggling for the ball, but Ipswich won that contest there. And in the middle of the pack there is still a battle there. Yeah, so it is a free kick there. It's an infringement there against
against
Maserati. Is that Maserati? Yeah.
yes, against Ipswich for Manchester United.
All right, we're having a message here from Meeting Obudu. Say, Amorin should know that this is the Premier League, the best league in the world. There is pressure. It's not like Portugal. We can't judge him with this game, but he needs to do a lot more to succeed.
Yes, I go with that comment.
Mm.
As I said earlier on,
Yeah.
this is not Portugal, you know, where just like Spain, where you know that is Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and probably maybe Atletico Bilbao. But you know, this is Premier League. Anybody, there's no small team in the league, you know. So you know, we can't judge him with this match, and that's why I said I give him from now to end of the season.
Yeah.
All we just need to see that there's a work in progress. You understand? You need to make sure by the end of the season, Manchester United goes back to the Champions, because we're in the Champions League last season. So we need to go back to the Champions League. You know, we need to see some dynamic of this game. We need to see that we have an identity, as he said. You know, we have to say, okay, this is Manchester United. This is what they are going to come and do. So we should, you know, defenders, opposite teams are supposed to know that we are coming to attack. Just like you going to play against Man City. Let me use Liverpool, because Liverpool is quite on form now compared to Man City. So going against Liverpool, you know that these people, they possess the ball and also attack you. So you know, we should also have something we are known for. You know, we used to be known for our counter attacks and good goal scoring team. But now we've not have that identity for a while. We are just playing. Today you see Man trying to play like a tic-tac. Tomorrow you see Manchester United playing like a counter. We need to have an identity. So we won't use this one game to judge him. And also we will also want to see work in progress. Yes, not just because we don't want to judge means that we will not. We don't want to judge you, but we want to see work in progress. We want to see that yes, the team is improving. We are scoring more goals, and we are having more confidence as a team. So yeah, that is it.
You know, you're not talking about this Amad Diallo. It's one player that Manchester United that don't know how to use him, because he's the only one that comes to the party. If he's not playing well, you are not scoring. Manchester United is not scoring, because look at that. Look at the way he was involved in that goal. Look at the way he created that chance. You know, he's absent in Manchester United. There's no player that is doing such thing. You need them from both wing. You need one from the middle.
That's what I was talking about. Garnacho. You know, in as much as Ahmad knows that he's fragile and little. You know, he's not scared. You know, trying to share the body and the energy with even players that are almost two times bigger than he is. But you know, come to look at Garnacho easily goes down. You know, looking at the attack he had, the one that was like, we're trying to say it was like a penalty. He could easily just try to, like, there's this they called it the Ronaldo cut. You know, cut the ball back, and the player can touch you and you fall. Once there's a touch, you fall. That's a penalty. That's what I know Ahmad will do. You understand?
Yeah.
So you know, we need it, as you said. We need from both sides. We can't just do it only from one side. You understand? So we need Garnacho to also show that energy from his side, not just running and running. In as much as we know that Ronaldo is your idol, Ronaldo, if it was only running, he was running at young age, he won't go this far. You know, he was not just only running; he was entering places and he was, you know, making attempts. You know, good attempts, and I can see that from Garnacho. Good kudos to him. His last goal against the last goal we scored at our last match against Leicester, where he did that goal. Yeah, so he's a very good one, and I expect more from him. So let's see how it goes. But he needs to work on. He needs to go to the gym, and he needs to build his confidence in between players.
All right, it's Manchester United with the ball right now. That we have turned the defense into attack right now. Send that one to the left wing, and it is the Garnacho who sent a good cross. The link up. Oh, the goalkeeper was out against Odilon, and he was there before the ball. So the goalkeeper saved that one from that beautiful link up play from Garnacho. True, yeah. You know, I think that's a good one for him.
That's a good one. That's a good one from Garnacho.
All right, the match is still on. Let's see. Time is ticking. 84th minute. So we're having 5 minutes left to be played in this encounter. Will it end in a draw, or will Manchester United get a victory, or probably is it going to be Ipswich who is going to emerge winner, back-to-back winning since 22 years ago? They've ever gotten a back-to-back victory in Ipswich in the Premier League.
Let's take that part away from the story for today.
Oh, you don't want to hear back-to-back victory?
No. They are not going to. They won't win Manchester United today. The best
It's football, always. Anything can happen.
Yes, anything can happen, but the anything that can happen is either a draw or win for Manchester United. That's the anything option we have. we can't have an option for Ipswich Town to, once the jersey is not a red jersey, it shouldn't be winning. It has to be a red jersey. So that is how it's supposed to be.
And Mason Mount, we had Ruben Amorim talking about Mason Mount, that is a nice young lad, that you love him so much. You love his style of play.
And the energy.
And his energy, the intensity. But he has struggled under so many managers.
With injury.
So and apart from the injury, the playing time he got, we didn't really see the kind of Mason Mount we saw in Chelsea when he was in Chelsea. And
looking at Chelsea, it was only the first season when he came out. That was the season they won the Champions League against Manchester City. Yeah. That was his first season, and I think that was his full first season as a starter for Chelsea. Less injury. He was still a young lad then, and he had the energy, and sometimes there are injuries that you face and you'll be like, you'll be able to put in that leg again. Look at Neymar. Look at Neymar. The
psychological effect.
It's going to affect you. So there are a lot of things that
and it's switch there in the box there. Can they make it too? It's another one, and it is Onana who saved it. Oh my grace! The video, I can see you with a deep breath there.
Look at how would you have left only a player there? Like, that's the thing I was saying. Like, working with 3 defenders is very, very. It's not good. It's not very good in the Premier League, especially when these 3 defenders are not central backs, like full central back. Because football is also mentality. I'm a full central back. I won't need to push forward, especially when I'm being pressed. But now, why Maserati wasn't there? Because he's already used to wing. He's a wing back, a full wing back. So he has already left that position assigned to him, and that's why that player was free at that moment. But looking at the other defenders, that delete was in his own position. That's supposed to be a handball.
And let's see what the final decision of Anthony Taylor, but he's not ready for any handball. Probably the VAR need to call on his attention there.
To confirm it. Yeah,
to confirm, but he's not ready for any talk right now. It is Manchester United will continue from the defense line now, building up into the middle of the park there, and they return that one back, and time is ticking right now. Just having 2 minutes left plus some seconds to the end of regulation time, but also we'll be hoping that the additional time will favor either of these two teams in this encounter. So it is Manchester United who want to return to the middle of the park, but they lost that one to Ipswich, and Ipswich will fancy that chance of building up to the Manchester United goal post here. So it's Anana who send that one to the centre back there, and it's Manchester United who's still in control of the ball at this point in time, but in their own half, I think there should be some emergency in this game. So Egypt will also be celebrating with 1 win and 1 draw. They won against Tottenham, draw against Manchester United. The big names. So I think they have something to celebrate. And if they continue like that, they will go out of that relegation position. That they are 19th on the table.
Ipswich, they're just like Manchester United currently under Solskjaer. Under Solskjaer, we won Manchester City. We drew Liverpool. We won Chelsea. We drew Chelsea to second leg. We won Tottenham. We lost to Tottenham 1 match. We won like home and away. We shared the point. So but looking at getting more points from the big team and losing to the small teams is not what we need. Imagine getting all the 90 points from the small teams. So it's when you meet the small teams and you beat them, meeting the big teams, as I said earlier on, whether it's a draw or even a lose, you still be there because we have more smaller teams compared to the big teams. So switch.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. All right, it is Manchester United right now with the ball, with the momentum, and it is regulation time. Over 90 minutes of the game. It's 1-1 in the encounter. So, Manchester United definitely will be hoping that the time in this encounter will favor them right now because it is 90 minutes in the game and it is still 1-1. Yeah, early goal scored by Manchester United. 2 minutes into the first half, they got that goal, and that is how it stands up till now in the encounter. So we'll be waiting to see 4 minutes additional time. That is what Manchester United having right now, just 4 minutes. And out of that 4 minutes, 1 minute almost over here. So it is just 3 minutes here for Manchester. Just 3 minutes for Manchester United to make the difference. Bro, do you think Manchester United can get the goal here? Mm. All right, let's hope. Yeah, to those who have actually given Manchester United a straight win, probably this is what they call ticket tearing. You know, and those who have actually gone for 2.5, well, it's looking like it's going to be a disappointing one. But you have some jobs for 2 minutes. If they can get a goal here, I think you'll be sure of getting 2.5 in this encounter. But those who have gone for straight draws, probably will be smiling to the bank if it ends like this. It's like David refused to believe that it's going to be a draw. It's like he refused to believe.
I don't want to believe it yet until the final whistle. Because I actually played it a win. If we should, but it's still something we need to let's keep watching. But this is the first time I'm seeing a switch play like this.
Beautiful move by Madjalo in the box. Oh my grace! So that is the only Manchester United player.
That's the only Manchester United playing like a Manchester United player. Because you say he could have even faked it and they will touch him there.
Yes.
So you see, there are a lot of things that goes down with just. It's not just getting confidence. You still need to know the wisdom. Looking at it, this is the first time I'm seeing Onana out of his 18 box. That's the first time I saw Ugarte switching the ball throughout today. I didn't see any switch throughout today. It was just pass, and we need it. We need switches like that. Work on our first touch. Babatov used to say it.
Oh, that is a penalty.
Sometimes your first touch is what will help you beat a player. A lot of Manchester United players, they need to work on their first touch.
Yeah, so that was supposed to be a penalty, but the referee said no. So Ojlund was brought down in the 18 box. But Anthony Taylor said no, there was no much contact. That was a soft touch. So it's going to be a corner kick to Manchester United. Corner kick, Manchester United taking a long one into the hands of the goalkeeper. And Joseph having some seconds left to be played in this encounter. And you can see McKennan, the coach of Ipswich. I think they'll be celebrating this one big time because it is Manchester United they drew it. So it's a big result for Ipswich if it ends like this. So you can see the goalkeeper also wasting time there. But at last, he sent a long one into the half of Manchester United. And again, Ipswich won that one and they have a moment here. Can they just bury this game? No. Manchester United dispossess them of the ball. And they'll gain. And it is Manchester United right now with the ball. Can he catch up with that? Yes, he caught up with it. It is Amadiallo. He sent that pass back to the defender there. So it's moment for Amadiallo again with the ball. Return that one back again. And time is ticking. And it's going to be any moment from now over. And the referee just blew the end of the game. And it is Ipswich 1, Manchester United 1. A surprising result. Yeah, one would have thought it was going to be a smooth run for Manchester United, but you can see Rashford so smiling. He's happy with his goal because he has been on a goal drought for Manchester United.
Yeah, for Rashford, he has a reason to be happy being an attacker, and he has. For me, in this game, he's the only one that has done the job that he's supposed to do. That you are supposed to do as a player. As an attacker, you're supposed to score. So he has done his job by scoring a goal. So he's supposed to be happy, but looking at it from a team's view, he's not supposed to be happy because we are supposed to win as a team, and he has done his part, his own role as a player, personally, to score a goal, but he has not. The team itself as they going home with the points, and that's good, but not good enough. So we need to do better on our next game, and make sure we go home with a win.
All right, so tonight we've seen 90 minutes of the first match of Ruben Amorim, and we've seen what he has brought to Manchester United. You can see the Manchester United fans that say, "Good luck, Amorim. Yeah, make our team great again."
Yeah, make our team great again.
So we have seen the first match, first 90 minutes for Ruben Amorim. So what do you have to say about his first match?
Looking at this match, I'll give him kudos. One thing I noticed that his kind of substitute actually what
The right substitutions.
the right substitutions.
It's not like Ten Hag that is
yeah.
rotating players,
Yeah.
even though they are not giving good account of themselves. His basic and his primary reason for substituting his player is based on his rotation philosophy.
Yeah. So, and bringing in taking off Rashford and bringing in another striker, taking off a defender, bringing in a defender, like good replacements. He did good substitutions. I can see the intensity. I could see those touches. They had they were trying to create a tic tac, angle, kind of touches,
Yeah.
and it shows that with the little time he has worked with them, he has been able to influence a little a decision, putting a little in them, but another takeout for the game is that I noticed that Bruno is playing a lot more deeper in this game. He played a lot more deeper, and that's the reason why our attackers were not fed well. Look at the striking. The striker only got the ball coming from the wings. There was no ball from the middle. All those Xavi kind of passes. The defensive breaking passes. Having players seeing the ball passing them, but they can't do anything about it. We didn't have that because Bruno was playing deep, and he brought him out. I felt bringing him out was to make Bruno go forward, because Mount has this high pressing energy. Make Bruno go forward, but they still played deep. So kudos to Ipswich for being able to absorb and maintain and keep their pressure on, and kudos to them, and kudos to the team Manchester United for being they tried in all. I can see the improvement, I can see the energy, I can see the courage, I can see the players want to win. So that's what I want from them. I want to see them winning. I want to see them even if you lose a game or you draw a game, don't just lose, because see, it's better you lose that you came all out to fight. I used to say this then when I was much younger. I would be scared to maybe a colleague of mine, a friend of mine, have to threaten me or want to have a fight. I'll be scared. I'll be like, no fight and all. But I look at it like, it's better you try fighting this person, so this person will know that it's not as if you yourself you don't have something So let's bring that to the football spirit. Better I lose. I lose trying. And for me to just sit back and just
lose like a chicken.
Yes, and just lose like that.
All right, we have seen the 90 minutes. So I just want you to tell me the two players that you are impressed with their performance today from Manchester United side.
My very first player I'm impressed with performance today is kudos to Amad Diallo, and kudos to Onana. So Onana saved us, I think, like three goals today. Like it's supposed to be a goal, but he stopped it. So Onana really tried, and Amad Diallo also someone to watch out for. Kudos to him.
All right, so tomorrow the last match for the match the 12 will be played. That is the match between Newcastle versus West. Honestly, it promises to be exciting. But hey, Davido,
Yeah.
thanks for coming to the studio. It's a pleasure having you in the studio today.
Oh, thank you. Pleasure
Eh,
being
eh.
here today.
All right. So to our viewers, thank you for staying tuned with us. Don't forget to join us on Tuesday because the Champions League will be back on Tuesday and Wednesday, and the Europa League on Saturday. Sometimes it used to extend to Friday these days. But anyway, we'll be here to cover some of the matches. And don't forget to join us then. For now, it's bye from us and have a night.